Imagine if you could have your very own C-3PO. In the last decade, we have seen the advancement of a new technology, artificial intelligence, or AI. Large language models, or LLMs, are predictive language models that can be trained on vast amounts of data to perform tasks and generate images, language, and videos, and have great power to change and reshape society. AI is used already every day and is affecting my future, so I've decided to learn about the risks it poses. Because LLMs are trained on data and cannot think or reason like we can, AI makes mistakes. In a clinical study published by the National Institute of Health, LLMs made mistakes at high rates, at least 23% of the time. And at the highest, mistakes were made 82% of the time. Young minds such as myself very often cannot tell the difference between what is true and what AI makes up. But that line is getting more and more blurred. And it's not just children. Many older people fail to recognize the difference as well. With LLMs creating images and videos, our ability to know what is true is at risk. But I'm most concerned about the AI chatbots used in therapy. They pose a threat because they have little oversight and can have the opposite effect than what is intended, isolating vulnerable people and unknowingly indulging suicidal thoughts. AI therapy chatbots were studied and their mistakes were categorized by Brown University. AI cannot adapt well to different people. It tends to give one-size-fits-all solutions to people with vastly different lived experiences. And it just tends to dominate the conversation, while a human therapist mostly lets the patient speak, guiding and supporting gently. And it can just tell the patient what they want to hear, dangerously reinforcing their false beliefs. It can use false empathy, using phrases such as, "I understand," or "I see you," to create an insincere connection between the human and the bot. In certain occasions, AI has responded indifferently to suicide ideation. Some people have asked AI how tall bridges are with the intent to jump off of them. The obliviousness of these chatbots has risked or even ended lives. According to Brown University, AI chatbots are not regulated or overseen and violates mental health ethics standards and are still highly risky to use. It would be great if AI chatbots were as empathetic and as personable as R2-D2, but they aren't yet. Not yet. But also, have you noticed AI making you lazier? People writing SATs with GPTs or generative pre-trained transformers have less brain activity than those not using one. Over the course of several weeks, the group using AI relied more and more on copying and pasting the AI text, developing a dependency on our tool. Young minds such as my own are most at risk because the use of AI and misinformation could be wired into our brains. And our human brains are more powerful than the brains of AI because we as humans can figure out and correct things such as changes in patterns. According to Harvard, prolonged use of AI can result in cognitive fatigue, diminished focus, and dependence on AI. On the other hand, I'm not denying that AI is quite promising in certain fields, like healthcare, where it has been proven to identify upwards of 20 types of cancer, aid in preventative care, and to analyze clinical data faster than any human can. With careful training and oversight, it could provide faster and cheaper access to preventative care and direct patients to follow-up appointments with human doctors. If AI was well regulated to minimize ethical mistakes, it could allow for physical and mental health care to become accessible to more people, because it should be a right for all, not a privilege for some. As we've seen, AI is an emerging technology that has great power to reshape society and theoretically help our lives, and be the access to healthcare we all need. But we need to minimize the threat of AI by remaining independent and doing things on our own, because it could enhance human capability, but we can't let it replace the imagination and resourcefulness of our human brains. It could be our very own C-3PO. Thank you.